what's up, guys, and welcome to a new episode of The Industry, I Guess, with Brooke Morrison, Catrise J, and your boy, Tetris. We've had a journey here with our show, and we're so happy to be bringing you new episodes, and we're happy that you guys are interacting with us online and enjoying the content, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Catrice, you got an update on our boy Puff Daddy Diddy
Combs. That's crazy. I'm shook. I'm really shook.
Are you? Oh my God, I felt like that was coming.
I'm shook because, and in a lot of ways. That's a lot to. This is a lot to unpack. First and foremost, I just feel like Diddy was like the hip hop culture in a sense. Like hip hop's been around 50 years. Hip hop's been around 50 years.
Hip Hop 50.
And I feel like hip hop's one of the most newest genres. Like you have obviously rock, you have country music, you have pop music. But as far as a new genre or one of the newest, it's hip hop. 50 years, we just celebrated last year. And a part of that 50 years, P. Diddy has been a huge cuts of that. And to see like his legacy go down because he wanted to be a freak.
Well, okay, so
and he's been a freak boy for the last many years.
She's like, you didn't have to do all that.
No, it's a difference if you're like, he's going down for some like tax evasion or some. He's going down for
being a freak,
sexually assaulting women. And maybe, quote unquote, allegedly, men too.
Oh, well, men, women, kicking, beating, abuse, all kinds of mess.
Isn't there some like pimping in there? Out like just
There's
some interesting
gross stuff in there, and I love the fact
pyramid
that
of things.
Do you remember? Let's rewind. Back when who was it going off online on him and talking about the freak offs? Was it Academics? Academics was going off.
What did
Academics a freak too?
Well, first of all,
God.
Academics a couple weeks back or months back was talking about like, oh, this is about the freak offs. Carisha's involved. Like he was saying the word freak offs, and I remember when me and some of my coworkers were talking about like this term freak
off. Exactly.
We was like, what's the freak? And
I'm
like
nervous
it was
about
like
it. What is it?
But that's in the indictment. They actually used the term in the indictments, freak offs.
Is it parties? What is a freak off?
1,000 bottles of lubricant and baby oil got reprimanded. That's wild.
Wait. Okay, freak off. Are you? Is this like a marathon? What's happening?
Well,
this
is
like
now,
a contest?
I guess, an umbrella term for like going to Diddy house and everybody fucking.
Everybody.
It's just like, it's stuff going on. It's men, it's women, it's drugs.
Okay.
It's lots happening.
Okay.
But according to the indictment, like, this was coerced. This was forced. They would drug people to keep them there. They would film things in order to like basically have blackmail on you. So you can't ever talk about this because we got you on video at the freak off.
In the back.
Now,
we saw you.
I just want to make sure, because as a journalist, I want to make sure you know everything we're talking about allegedly happened.
Allegedly,
okay, so make sure we keep that there.
Yes.
But like, so these were happening at his house, and I think that it's just wild, like you were talking about his legacy. And I think about, like, you think about R. Kelly or you think about people whose music, but then also I don't want to get too like morbid when it comes to everybody, but I'm like, these parties were not, he wasn't there alone.
Right.
So there's, and we all know how this industry, I guess, can be. And so a lot of people out there doing freak nasty stuff. So it's like, I'm not trying to take up for this man by any means. I hope my words aren't misconstrued. But I'm saying, where does it stop? How far does this wheel keep rolling with everybody that's involved? And do they all get the same treatment? Or do we keep having these figureheads, whether it's Harvey Weinstein, Diddy, or whatever, the person on top goes down, takes one for the team, and then we really know a whole bunch of that stuff is still going on.
Well, I think that's...
Diddy ain't going down alone.
Well, hold on. Because even way back when I first got here, I was hearing stuff about other people that were a part of all of this. One of which is kind of going viral again for the same stuff.
Who?
Trey Songz.
Oh.
That it's still being kind of like in conversation. But I remember way back when I was like 22 when I first got here, and even like then they were talking about like the parties at said houses or something. But again, it's
have y'all been to a Diddy?
No.
I have.
I've been to a few Diddy. And I'm not taking away from nothing. I'm just putting that out there. I have never seen any of that. That's why it's so freaking crazy.
Same.
That's why
I always
it's so
tell people.
like, I'm beside myself because I'm like,
But you know what
You
I
was over
think?
there doing what?
Let me ask you guys
That
this
is
though,
insane.
because then there's always these conspiracy theories, as in like the entirety of the industry is a part of the Illuminati, or like, we're all devil worshipping, or like something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm a child of God. I believe in
right.
Jesus Christ.
Hello.
But
I
I'm
don't play
saying,
that.
whenever things like this
Hello.
happen,
I love you.
whenever things like this happen, it basically goes back to like, oh yeah, everybody in the industry is like signed their soul away, and like we're all a part of something just to become successful or to make money or like whatever. Do you see it? Like, do you see that? Do you
I mean,
see?
people always say that, but again, being in the industry, I always tell people, maybe again, I'm naive, but I don't believe in any of it. Because if it was Illuminati, I know a lot of people that would have signed up. And it's like, where's the Illuminati at with the fast track? People
Right.
would gladly give their souls, and the
It's- you know
souls
where
is
I-
still intact.
You know where I think people get this Illuminati thing from? It's a few things. But one of the things is people, first of all, around the world celebrate different religions. And people, I feel like because I watch Illuminati, I used to watch it a lot, but people will say that certain religion is the Illuminati, or they kind of cross it over, and it's not. It's two
Right.
completely different things. And people in the Illuminati in the industry are not sacrificing other people so that they can get a number one hit.
Like
Right.
the people
Or
that
so
say
that they
like,
could get a $1 million movie, or whatever the case is. They're not. We're
Yeah.
not. People aren't
like
sacrificing.
the Scientology argument too, which
The
is
science,
like
that's a whole different. Now,
and then, but well, yeah, that's a mess. But
But like, yeah, that's a
I
different
was gonna
thing.
You're like,
say,
well, that's- yeah.
like, cause y'all know how much I do not like Mr. West very much. Yay, and like even to me, every time I see people say, "Oh, he sacrificed his mom,"
oh
I-
my
so
god.
crazy. I think
it's
that's
so crazy to me, especially as a person that's lost my mom. I'm like,
That's
what the
wild.
hell are you guys talking
yeah,
about?
no, you don't
Like
do that.
you don't do that, but
no.
people like get into these conspiracy theories
Yeah.
and they say
And
this
run with it.
weird stuff, and you'll
Yeah.
see these kind of posts getting thousands of likes and
Right.
comments, and you're like, are people okay?
Yeah, they're like, I knew it in the comments and everything.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, it's the same thing seeing the Trey Songz videos or the P. Diddy videos or like whatever's at Diddy, sorry, Puff Daddy, whatever his name is now. But whenever you scroll through everything and I read it and I'm just like, I don't see this, but I understand why the public would see it, because now it's like somebody like Diddy who's been having freak offs in his house apparently for like decades. What are people supposed to believe? And then Harvey Weinstein, and then all these like big, again, like you said, figureheads like taking the blame.
Not
Someone's
taking
doing
the
it with
blame.
them.
They're not taking the blame. They did it. Y'all doing weird
Well,
stuff.
but are they taking the blame if everybody else that was at the freak off ain't going down too,
Yeah.
ain't also getting indicted, ain't also getting arrested?
Well, I feel like some of them are though. Some of them are, and you know, there's more to come with Diddy. Don't get it
Oh,
twisted.
there's definitely more to come
There's
with
way
Diddy.
more to come,
Yeah,
and I don't know
yeah,
if it's necessarily he said, or if you see the indictment too. There's more people. We coming for you. So I don't think Diddy going down alone. I just
Miss.
find it so just crazy how. I guess my big point is. One, I'm so mad that he did that to Cassie and just other people.
Oh, the Cassie stuff makes me irate.
But
But
like-
also
but
shout
what
out
I'm-
to her and what bravery.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
Cassie is a motherfucking bad bitch.
She
Okay,
is.
because not only did she stand on business, she got her money and he got arrested. Period. Point blank. And I think people are always bringing up, oh, she did it. No, Cassie stood on business, and I feel like, oh my gosh, there's so many women that I feel like I just imagine like have never gotten, you know, their flowers, or they've never gotten, you know, repercussions for what's happened to them. And to see this woman like Cassie get that, and then not only that, but like not just money, but also legal things that are being happening to Diddy. I feel like that's just amazing. But I find it so crazy that this man like had such a huge part in hip hop culture, and I just feel like, do we listen to his music? What about Biggie? What about Faith? What about Lil' Kim? What about all these? What about Mary J. Blige? What about all these people that he literally brought to us that are greats? And it's like that part of the legacy of music to me is just what's like I'm having trouble with. I'm just sad about it. I'm like,
it was
weird.
very serious what you're saying, but as a black person, right now all I could think about was Mary J. Blige and how
the
she
boots?
probably handled this like an auntie. Like she know Diddy stuff, and she probably be like, "Oh, I ain't going to his house tonight. He doing them freak offs." You know, Mary was like, I ain't about all that.
I just got these new Gucci boots.
I'm not
But
going over there for that party.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, this might be a hot take. I don't have any problem with like not separating the artist from the F shit that they've done. Like, I'm
Shout
cool.
out to you.
I'm cool with actually
not
being
listening
like,
to R.
oh, you're a
Kelly.
shitty person. I don't want to listen to your
can't do
music.
it.
I don't know. Like, that's just me. So like when it comes to Diddy, I'm like not sad, but
The only person I can do that with, that's a whole different topic.
Don't you bring
Chris
up
Brown.
Brizzy.
I know.
I love Chris Brown.
I knew it.
But you know what's
Sorry.
like even when I
some Mr. Breezy.
even when I put on one of his songs and it just happens to be on, I'm like, I don't really want to listen to this. And then I like kind of hit skip. But again, I know it's like people have very differing opinions on whether or not you can separate the artist from the art and like whatever. We can talk about that another time.